Breakfast with Bruin Adam McQuaid. Don't miss it all on Saturday at 9 on Dining Playbook. 3-1 Pittsburgh on top of Boston as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Jordy Mercer leading it off here for the Pirates. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by your local Ford dealers. Alex Wilson, first out of the pen tonight for Boston. 15th appearance, 1-0. The 2.25 earned run average. 15 strikeouts to 5 walks, and opponents hitting at 221 against the righty. This one cued foul. And it's 0-2.
Don, tonight we talked in the open, for those who didn't see it, about Rusney Castillo and the plan the Red Sox have kind of come up for him. After the season's over, this season, the Red Sox season, he's going to go to the Arizona Fall Instructional League, which is a very competitive league, very top talent in that league. So that'll be a good test for him. And then when that's completed, he's going to go to Puerto Rico and play down there until around the 1st of January, or first couple of weeks of January. And then he'll see even better talent in Puerto Rico. And then rest January and get ready for spring training, which begins obviously late in February. So they've got a plan for him to get 200 at-bats. And he's been off for a year and a half, really. So he needs those at-bats, and that's what the Red Sox are going to do with him starting once this season is over. Get him somewhere around that 200 at-bat mark, and then let him rest and be fresh for spring training.
Lined and caught by Betts at second base. Jordy Mercer, the first out here, the bottom of the 6th inning.
So it seems to make sense.
Yeah.
And he'll be playing in some very good competition in the Arizona Fall League, and especially down in Winneball in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, just getting into baseball shape once again.
Yeah.
That's the key. I mean, he hasn't had much. It's the end of the Portland Sea Dogs season, the Gulf Coast League, of course, at the end of the Duck and Red Sox year. That's it.
That's it.
And here he is, played last night and not in the lineup tonight for the Red Sox. Chris Stewart will foul it back. Stewart with an RBI single back in the 4th inning. Foul back to the screen, and it's 0-2. Well, stay tuned tonight following WB Mason Extra Innings Live for Red Sox Final, presented by Assurance. Send your questions to TC at #SoxFinal, and maybe yours will be answered on Red Sox Final, presented by Assurance. One down in the 6th inning. Alex Wilson dealing here to Chris Stewart. Head of Stewart, 0-2. Down the right field line, and a foul ball. Second appearance of this series for Alex Wilson. And the 7th inning Tuesday night against Pittsburgh. And Barmas and Tabata, who ground out, allowed a single to Harrison. It's the last batter that he faced. So went to 2/3 of an inning. In the dirt, and it's 1-2 now to Stewart. Pitcher Garret Cole waiting on deck with the jacket on. Workman starting tonight, 5 innings, 7 hits, allowed 3 runs, 2 earned. Walked 3, struck out 6. On the hook. Came into tonight's outing individually at 1 and 9. Off the end of the bat, foul. Did you know Fenway Park hosts more than just Red Sox games, sporting events, and concerts? Fenway Park has a variety of unique spaces to host your next holiday party, meeting, or special family event. Visit redsox.com/events or call 617-226-6791 to book your Fenway Park event today. 2-2 pitch. And a fly ball into short right. Up goes Betts. In comes Craig. And Alan Craig takes over and handles out number 2. It's time for a Toyota game break in Tom Caron. TC.
This afternoon in Oakland, the A's free fall continues. Beaten by the Rangers 7-2. 3 straight losses, 8 out of 11. And they are 11 games under 500 since the trades on July 31st. Just a game and a half up on Seattle after the 7-2 loss. Don?
All right, Tom, thanks very much as we're back here in Pittsburgh with the Pirates on top 3-1. The Oakland A's saw the American League West Los Angeles Angels take over and win the division in front of them. Now they're trying to hold on to a wild card spot.
11.5 back of the Angels, and Seattle 13.5 back. So Seattle right there on Oakland's heels for a wild card spot. It's going to be an interesting last week of the season throughout baseball.
Angels really ran away with the American League West in their second half, as this is too short. Bogart's on to first. Cole's out. So are the Pirates in the 6th. We head to the 7th with Pittsburgh on top 3-1.
Baltimore is the...
I am proud to say that I've gotten my DirecTV bill down to just $12 a month. And all I did was refer people I already knew. 2 soccer moms, 2 cousins, our sitter, and one of my husband's coworkers. And I get a discount for every one. You should have seen the look on my husband's face. He started calling me the referral queen.
Refer a friend to DirecTV, and you'll both get $10 off your bill every month. Just give them your account number before they call 1-855-REFER-NOW.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center, the official hospital of the Boston Red Sox, now offers a walk-in urgent care in Chestnut Hill. It opens 10 hours a day for minor emergencies. For more information, go to bidmc.org/Chestnut Hill. Richmond, New Hampshire, here to watch the Red Sox in Pittsburgh. Not be like what they're seeing so far here in this series against the Pirates. It's been all Pittsburgh, and Garret Cole pitching very well tonight for the Pirates so far. He's got a 3-1 lead into the 7th inning. The Sox have action in their pen as the inning begins. Tazawa warming in the pen. Daniel Nava, Will Middlebrooks, and Jackie Bradley Jr. scheduled to bat in the inning. Nava has one of the 4 Red Sox hits on the night. After striking out swinging in the 2nd inning, he singled to left field in the 4th. Fly ball to center field. Andrew McCutchen racing back onto the track to leap and make the catch. Nice grab by Andrew McCutchen. He went and got it back by the 399 marker and up against the wall.
Now the key to being able to make a play like that is the jump that you get on the baseball, and he got a very good jump. And fearless as he heads back to the wall, takes his eyes off the baseball just for a second to see how far he's got to go to the wall, and then leaps, makes the catch. Very nice play by McCutchen. And of course, Cole loves that.
One down here in the 7th inning. Loud out. Will Middlebrooks now coming up. Middlebrooks 1 for 2 tonight. He grounded out to short in the 2nd. Single to right in the 4th. McCutchen is losing our poll right now. Mike Trout right now running away 59%.
Gary, you're at 4%. And I think that's very low for Adam Jones.
Guys, if I can go back and change my vote, I likely would.
No.
You know, I just wanted to shake it up a little bit. You know.
It's the big leagues, Gary.
Get the people talking.
You jumped right out there with Adam Jones, and you're sitting at 4%.
I did, but you know, if I can back myself up, I've seen Adam Jones in person more than Mike Trout, if that helps, but I don't think it does.
Middlebrooks strikes out. That's 7 strikeouts for Garret Cole. 2 down here in the 7th inning.
Actually, you can't go wrong with any of those guys making a pick. They're all very, very good players. Slide at that time to get Middlebrooks for the strikeout from Cole. He's had a very good one tonight, all night long, right from the 1st inning on.
2 down here in the inning brings up Jackie Bradley, 0 for 2. He's flied out twice to center field. Jackie Bradley Jr. has come back. He is 1 for 25 in now 8 games. In 16 games with the Paw Sox, and that includes 2 postseason games. He hit at .211 in AAA for Pawtucket in the time that he was down.
And I haven't really noticed since he's been back any major adjustment in his swing at all. A little bit in the setup. Tough to do it on the fly during the season.
One hopper to second base. Neil Walker will throw him out, and it's a 1-2-3 7th inning. 7th inning stretch from Pittsburgh. 3-1 Pirates.
This is a different kind of airline. One that invented low fares so everyone could fly. One that decides where to go next by putting your needs first. And knows people are its most powerful fuel. Some say we do things differently. We say, why would we do things any other way? Without a heart, it's just a machine.
If you are in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, or Maine, you are eligible for a deal at the Toyota 5-state final clearance.
For these 5 New England states only, Toyota is authorizing a final clearance lease on an all-wheel drive Venza for $166 a month with no-cost maintenance, or lease a Sienna for $198 a month with no-cost maintenance.
Be in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, or Maine for the Toyota 5-state final clearance. It ends September 30th. Toyota, let's go places.
We gotta get that candy. Wait, I've got an idea. There it is.
Okay, everybody, play deep.
For over 55 years, Sullivan Tire has been here for all your service needs.
Who wants cake?
We're always here to get you there.
Charlie, the demand on this network, it is increasing by the second.
It's crazy, huh?
And people are relying on it more than ever. We cover more than 99% of all Americans.
know, I can't imagine living without it. It's a place where people can come share knowledge and ideas. It's beautiful.
That's deep, Charlie.
My selfie just hit 100 likes. 100!
AT&T is building you a better network.
Pulling a doubleheader at the office, WB Mason's wide selection of Green Mountain Coffee K-Cup packs will keep you running and guarantees to satisfy any fan base. Order by 11:30 a.m. and get free same-day delivery. Who but WB Mason? Now it's on to the last half of the 7th inning. 3-1, Pirates on top, out hitting the Red Sox 7-4. And the Red Sox move on to their third pitcher of the night, right-hander Shinichi Tozawa into the game. 69th appearance, 3-3 with a 2.97 earned run average, 62 strikeouts, 17 walks, and opponents hitting at 247 against Tozawa. Last time we saw Tozawa, he went an inning and a third of perfect innings with a strikeout at Kansas City 7 days ago. Josh Harrison leading it off here for the Pirates. Harrison with 2 hits tonight. Single in the first, single in the second. He popped out to second base in the 4th inning. And there for strike one. Harrison, Snyder, and McCutchen scheduled to bat here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Fouled off to the right, out of play. Alex Wilson worked the 6th inning at a 1-2-3 inning. Retired all 3 Pirates that he faced in the 6th. In the dirt outside, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Center fielder Bradley over towards right center. Good sized gap out there in left center field for Harrison. To center field. Bradley backpedaling. Gets there to make the catch for the first out of the 7th inning. Attention Red Sox Nation, there's a reason why the Red Sox and the rest of America run on Dunkin', because our coffee is consistently smooth and delicious. Dunkin' Donuts coffee is the #1 coffee in New England. So when you want the best coffee in town, it's only one choice, Dunkin' Donuts. The Boston Red Sox run on Dunkin'. One out in the 7th inning for Travis Snyder. Now in his 3rd season, the Pittsburgh Pirates came up in the Toronto Blue Jays organization. Of course, we saw him with the Jays. Walked and scored in the 1st, struck out in the 2nd, and grounded out to first base in the 4th inning. A little bit low, 1-1. Curveball misses just outside. Zaun leading the staff in appearances, even though he's not pitched since September the 11th. 69 total appearances on the year. 9th most among American League relievers. On the ground right side, Mookie Betts will go to first. And there are 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Don't miss Red Sox first pitch presented by Men's Warehouse, proudly introducing Joseph Aboud, TC and Steve Lyons, who break down the American League playoff races. That's tomorrow at 6 p.m. on NESN.
That's the same guy as last night.
Yep, Bergman making his way across the bridge, lighting up his bowling pins. He's Bergman. Not sure what kind of superhero he is.
I don't know what he is.
He can juggle.
He can juggle. He can roller skate.
Neat swing there and a fastball from Tazawa. Cutchin down 0-1. This kind of goes back and forth and juggles.
I wonder what his gig is. I mean, do you like give money as you walk by? Or?
He doesn't really have any place to put it, I don't think.
So he just kind of does this.
Yeah.
Guys, I believe he has the superpower of inducing seizures with all those lights.
Is he like a Berg man now? Is he?
He's like a Pittsburgh man. Berg.
Yeah, Berg.
Yeah.
But is he like promoting a place, or is he?
I wouldn't say so. No.
Just
could just be like nuts. It's just, Bergman may not all be there.
He just does this.
Comes out every night, gets dressed up in a glowing suit, and juggles. And he always goes up to people. Like if people walking by, he'll chase people, so then he gets there and juggles for them.
I think he's looking for money.
You think so?
Don't you think if you get entertained like that, you should give the guy a couple of bucks or something?
A little bucket or something?
Wait a minute.
No, this guy's going to take a picture.
And
but
he skates away.
No, he can't be seen. 2-1 pitch. Check swing going to be called strike anyway. Bottom of the zone.
And there's a pedicab. Love those things. Guy scuffling going up the bridge, though. What's a girl, I think. I didn't take one last night. We were fortunate. We got a cab as soon as we went out the door. So I like those things.
2-2 pitch, a swing and a miss, and McCutcheon strikes out. Play 7. Pirates have a 3-1 lead.
Pumpkin's back.
Pumpkin is back at Dunkin' Donuts. Get any medium latte for $1.99 after 12 p.m. America runs on Dunkin'.
You've worked hard. You've played hard. We figure you've earned your stripes. Introducing the all-new Chevy Silverado Rally Edition. Dependability meets attitude. Meets the 2014 North American Truck of the Year. It's Truck Month. Trade up to this all-new Silverado LT Rally Edition for a total value of over $10,000. Visit your New England Chevy dealer.
Who says desirable can't also be responsible? With 46 standard safety features, the Lexus RX is proof that fun can be good for you. Lease the all-wheel drive 2015 RX 350 for $399 a month for 27 months. See your Lexus dealer.
Automotive innovation starts right here with a control pad that can read your handwriting, a widescreen multimedia center, and a head-up display for enhanced driver focus, all inside a newly redesigned cabin of unrivaled style and comfort. The all-new C-Class, at the very touch point of performance and innovation.
Thanks.
Join DD Perks and get a free medium Dunkin' coffee, tea, latte, or other medium beverage. Enroll today for a free medium beverage on us. America runs on Dunkin'.
Back in Pittsburgh on a beautiful night tonight in Pittsburgh. Not so much for the Red Sox so far, but Pirates have a 3-1 lead as we head to the top half of the 8th inning. And very nice. So all 3 nights of this 3-game series on the Allegheny River. Christian Vasquez to lead it off here in the 8th. Vasquez has singled to right and struck out swinging as he takes ball 1 from Garret Cole. Gregory Polanco taking over in right field for Travis Snyder. Strike over the outside corner. To first, and it eats up. Mike Davis gets into right field, trying to pick it, played it off to the side, and it gets by him, and Vasquez on to begin things here in the 8th.
That's the second time that Vasquez has hit the ball pretty well tonight. Got a base hit back in the 3rd inning to the opposite field. This ball struck well. And you see Ike Davis well off the line, but kind of olays it and not able to make the play on it. See how they score that.
Ruled it a base hit, second hit of the night for Vasquez. There is Garen Cicchini pinch hitting here in the pitcher's spot. 114 games with the Paw Sox, hitting at .263. Cicchini recalled yesterday from Pawtucket and got into the game last night. 3rd career major league stint now with the Red Sox. And he hits one to right center field in for a base hit. Over is Polanco to play it, hitting for 3rd base is Vasquez. He'll get there without a problem. And the Red Sox off to a good start here in the 8th. Have runners at 1st and 3rd with nobody out.
Yeah, this game certainly within reach. A 2-run ball game, 3-1. So Cicchini with the base hit to go 1st and 3rd for the Red Sox. Takes an outside pitch and hooks it into the gap in right center field. Tracked down by Polanco, who just came into the ball game, but Vasquez has no problem getting to 3rd base. And out comes Clint Hurdle, it looks like. Looks like Clint's got a bad pin. Limping out there the last couple of nights.
So that'll do it for Garret Cole. 1st and 3rd, nobody out here for the Red Sox in the 8th. Hands off the baseball. Pirates have a 3-1 lead.
Were you eating smoked sausage in here?
No.
Could have gotten me one.
I did.
Grab a spicy smoked sausage breakfast sandwich. It's the smoked sausage you crave, now spicy. America runs on Dunkin'.
Nesson's got the first word on the Sox an hour before every game on Red Sox First Pitch Live. On-field access, player interviews, and game insight from our all-star broadcast team. Red Sox First Pitch Live, presented by Men's Warehouse. Proudly introducing Joseph Abboud.
How do we make a great suit? We start with the finest Italian fabrics. Then it's built by the finest craftsmen in the world, right here in America. I'm Joseph Abboud. This is my signature suit, designed for Men's Warehouse.
You put questions first. You put thoughtful answers first. You put being there for support and guidance first. So it feels good when someone puts you first. Eastern Bank has been recognized by J.D. Power with the highest customer satisfaction with retail banking in the New England region. From helpful financial products and services to trusted and responsive advice, we're here to help move you forward. Visit easternbank.com today and find out how good it feels when a bank puts you first.
If If you are in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, or Maine, you are eligible for a deal at the Toyota 5-state final clearance.
For these 5 New England states only, Toyota is authorizing a $287 a month final clearance lease on a Tundra double cab SR5 with no cost maintenance. Or get a 4Runner now just $299 a month with no cost maintenance.
Be in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, or Maine for the Toyota 5-state final clearance. It ends September 30th. Toyota, let's go places.
Here you go.
Wow, thanks.
Join DD Perks and get a free medium Dunkin' coffee, tea, latte, or other medium beverage. Enroll today for a free medium beverage on us. America runs on Dunkin'.
Tonight, following Red Sox coverage, hear what Darrelle Revis has to say about facing a veteran Raiders receiving corps. Plus, we go one-on-one with Dougie Hamilton. All that and more tonight on NESN Sports Today, presented by People's United Bank. See what no hat can do.
3-1 Pittsburgh on top of Boston as we get ready here for new pitcher in for the Pirates, as out is Garret Cole after 7+ innings. He's responsible for the 2 men on. As Tony Watson comes in, his 72nd appearance, 10-1 out of the pen with a 1.52 earned run average, 76 strikeouts to 15 walks. Opponents hitting at .225 against Watson.
Very impressive numbers coming out of the bullpen for Watson.
Mookie Betts batting with Boston having runners on the corners, and he takes strike 1. Vasquez at third base, Cicchini at first base, nobody out here in the 8th. Down the line at third, but foul. Bullpen has been so good for the Pirates, especially lately, last 12 games. Pirates bullpen has the lowest ERA among all Major League Baseball teams. That time they've been charged with just 5 runs. 0.22 earned run average in the last 12. Combined to win the most games in the National League. Up and in, that'll get your attention.
Yeah, they wanted to elevate, and they elevate inside, and that gets Mookie Betts spinning out of the way.
The Shark Tank out there. On the ground down the line at third, a foul ball. On Tuesday, October 14th at 8, join us for the NESN's 30th anniversary special presented by your New England Honda dealers. We'll chronicle the network's journey and relive our greatest moments from the Rockets' 20 strikeout game in 1986 to the Bruins' Game 7 comeback in 2013. NESN 30 is our story and yours. 1-2 pitch. That's will pop it up foul, out of play.
So far, nothing but fastballs from Watson, and good ones.
Pitched in the game on Tuesday night, a scoreless 8th inning. 37 games at home at PNC Park this year. He's 5-0 with a 0.98 earned run average. Comes in with 2 inherited runners on. That's it's a fly ball to shallow right. Out goes Walker. In comes Polanco. Very shallow as he makes the catch. No chance for Vasquez to tag. It's the first out of the inning. Xander Bogaerts coming up. Bogaerts 0 for 3. He is grounded out 3 times tonight. Once to short, twice to third base. Red Sox with Badenhop and Britton up in the pen. They have already in this game used Wilson and Tazawa in relief of Brandon Workman, who is currently on the hook. Bogarts take strike one. 95 on the fastball over the inside corner. Oh, 0-2.
It's challenge time too, isn't it? Watson just ran back and hole number one.
High that time. Another fastball. 1-2. David Ortiz on deck. One out. First and third here for the Red Sox. Trailing by 2 runs. In tight. 2-2.
Staying with the fastball, trying to go inside corner this time, but missing the corner as Bogarts jumps back.
Bogarts to center field. This is send McCutcheon a little bit to his right. He'll make the catch. Vasquez going to try it. Throw will go to second base. And the Red Sox are within a run. It's now 3-2 as they pick up a run here in the 8th. A run that is charged to Garret Cole. But they're now 2 outs in the inning.
Bogarts getting the job done, getting a ball that he can lift deep enough to the outfield to get that run home. All started by the base hit off the glove of Ike Davis by Vasquez this inning.
So 2 down, and Cecchini still at first base. David Ortiz, the batter. 0 for 3 in the game. Fouls it off. David grounded out to first base in the first, flied out to left in the 4th inning, and struck out swinging in the 6th inning. Shift per usual on the right side. This time they bring the shortstop Jordy Mercer to the right side. Leave Harrison, the third baseman, on the left side.
There's a breaking ball there. First one that he has thrown since coming into the ball game. A slider to the left-handed hitter Ortiz.
Foul back. 1-2. Fastball down and in. Alan Craig on deck. Ortiz strikes out. On the backswing, he gets the catcher, Chris Stewart. Red Sox get a run. It's now 3-2 Pirates.
This might just look like snow. To us, it's an essential part of the next batch of Coors Banquet. That's because we brew our beer with only pure Rocky Mountain water. Coors, the banquet beer.
Okay, sports fans, it's game time at the Built Ford Tough Sales event. Hey, this is when
necessary toughness
is the perfect play. And Ford F-150 with EcoBoost is a huge hit with power and efficiency. And keep an eye on the clock, pal, because fans snag one of these bad boys about every 42 seconds. Ford F-Series, #1, 37 years straight. That's called a dynasty, baby.
Now during the Built Ford Tough Sales event, get up to $7,250 total savings on F-150.
If the car was invented today, it would run on the most affordable energy source available. It would charge overnight. Every morning, you'd wake up with a full tank ready to go. If the car was invented today, it would be the 100% electric Nissan Leaf. With over 800 million gas-free miles driven. The question isn't why electric, it's why gas.
The 100% electric Nissan Leaf. Nissan, innovation that excites.
Now get a 2015 Nissan Leaf for $199 a month.
At Subway, we are seriously into veggies. That's why we get right to work every morning, preparing them fresh, right in store. Only thing better than creating this cool, crisp, colorful rainbow is watching you work your sandwich magic, making a one-of-a-kind creation bursting with flavor. We're all about finding unique veggies that give your sandwich even more life, like spinach, cucumber, red onion. So come on in and get your veggie on. Subway, eat fresh.
Introducing Nexium 24-Hour. Finally, the purple pill, the #1 prescribed acid-blocking brand, comes without a prescription for frequent heartburn. Get complete protection. Nexium Level Protection.
Boston Red Sox baseball and Nesson is brought to you by the new Scion TC. My Life and their agent of the game. Nissan, innovation that excites. Ford dealers of New England, and by Southwest Airlines. I don't think that was right, Jerry. All right, we head to the bottom of the 8th. 3-2, Pittsburgh on top.
How is your life going anyway?
Not too well, actually. Thanks for asking. Drake Britton on for the Red Sox, their 4th pitcher of the night. It's not giving up a run in 4 previous appearances.
You know, everybody gets in the slumps. Pitchers, hitters, fielders.
Promo readers.
You're in a little bit of a slump right now in those promos.
Walker struck out in the 1st, grounded out in the 3rd. Now he lines one to left field, and coming in to make the catch on the sinking liner is Nava.
And take your time on this deep breath.
Right back on the horse. You ready?
Yeah.
Don't miss WB Mason Extra Innings Live right after the game. The guys will break down Brandon Workman's start and have John Farrell's post-game comments. You can't go wrong when you buy right at WB Mason.
That's very good. You sold that.
Thank you.
You sold that. Nobody really cares about your life. Especially the sponsors.
It's not all about me. It really
no.
It's just
No. It's not about you at all.
No. It's supposed to be New York life, not my life.
That's what they appreciate that. Yeah.
Mark Melanson, former Red Sox pitcher. Closure now for the Pirates, getting ready. A 1 pitch is driven out towards right center field, but in comes Craig. And he'll make the catch for the 2nd out of the 8th. Red Sox bullpen has actually done a nice job. They've retired the last 9 Pirates in a row. A pinch hitter coming up here for Ike Davis. Gabby Sanchez will pinch hit. And John Farrell, after the introduction of Sanchez, heads out to make the move here. Drake Britton is gone, gets the 2 batters that he faces. Burke Badenhop's coming in. It's 3-2 Pirates.
This is a different kind of airline. One that invented low fares so everyone could fly. One that decides where to go next by putting your needs first. And knows people are its most powerful fuel. Some say we do things differently. We say, why would we do things any other way? Without a heart, it's just a machine.
And it feels so good. So good. So good. Through September 30th only, get a Ford Fusion with 0 down payment, 0 first month's payment, 0 cash to its signing. It feels so good to snap up a sign and ride lease on Fusion with stunning design and efficiency to match. Through September 30th, lease a Ford Fusion with 0 down payment, 0 first month's payment, And 0 cash due at signing for $219 a month for competitive owners.
And it feels so good.
You put questions first. You put thoughtful answers first. You put being there for support and guidance first. So it feels good when someone puts you first. Eastern Bank has been recognized by J.D. Power with the highest customer satisfaction with retail banking in the New England region. From helpful financial products and services to trusted and responsive advice, we're here to help move you forward. Visit easternbank.com today and find out how good it feels when a bank puts you first.
This is the Andersons' new Honda Accord LX. Compared to a Ford Fusion, in the first 5 years, it could save them $1,500 in gas and end up costing them a total of $3,500 less to own, according to Edmunds.com. No wonder the Accord is the best-selling midsize car in America. So start something special at the Accord clearance event, where well-qualified customers can lease a 2014 Accord at $189 a month, now at your Honda dealer.
Spend an evening with comedian Garret November 8th at Foxwoods Resort Casino. Tickets available at foxwoods.com or 1-800-200-2882.
I'm glad you read that one again. That's my birthday. That's how I should spend my birthday.
You going to go?
I might as well. That'd be a great place to go see Garret Top.
Mark Baden hop into the game, his 67th appearance of the year, 0-3. 2.38 earned run average. As he gets pitch in there for a strike to Gabby Sanchez, pinch hitting here in the 8th with 2 down. Popped up. Foul ground. Vasquez discards the mask and makes the catch. That ends the 8th inning. We head for the 9th. 3-2. Pittsburgh on top.
We're the bags fly freeing, no change feeing, people loving, low fare leading airline. But that didn't fit on the side of our plane. You're going to end up on one of those teeny tiny itty bitty regional jets? We don't. Southwest only flies 737s. You know, the big ones.
Before the Garden had a TD, before Fenway put seats on the Green Monster, before the House of Blues moved to Lansdowne Street, Ace Ticket was serving the Boston area for 33 years, from sports to concerts to theater. We've been finding you the seat we'd save for ourselves. Ace Ticket. Sit your ace down.
9 or 10? 12.
How many different beers do you think Sam Adams brews in a year?
I can think of the Boston Lager,
Summer Ale, Oktoberfest.
Sam Adams brews over 60 different styles of beer a year.
I'm shocked.
This definitely changes my perspective on Sam Adams.
The 2015 Nissan Altima with up to 270 horses, blind spot warning, and advanced drive assist. Lease today just $189 per month, or right now save up to $1,750. Nothing beats an Altima, except another Altima. Innovation that excites. Shop ChooseNissan.com.
Which would you rather sleep on, this or this? Before you buy a memory foam mattress, check the tag. If it says made in China, that mattress looked like this before you bought it. You see, the manufacturer crushes and rolls it to save space and money, and it stays like this for months before you get it. I mean, this can't be good. At Jordan's, all our memory foam mattresses are made right here, never rolled or crushed. The only thing that's the same about our mattresses and theirs is the price, just $597.
Alltown, New England's premier convenience retailer, is committed to supporting the communities they serve. For every home run the Red Sox hit the rest of the season, Alltown will donate $500 to Boston Children's Hospital. Visit alltown.com for an Alltown location near you. Tonight's game summary is brought to you by Xfinity. Brandon Workman came into the game on the season 1-9 and on the hook right now, with the Red Sox trailing in the game at 3-2. Garret Cole on the other side goes 7 innings, giving up 2 runs on 6 hits. As the Red Sox get RBIs from Mookie Betts and Xander Bogaerts in this game, and trail by a run as they come to bat here in the 9th inning. Gabby Sanchez taking over at first base after he pinch hit for Ike Davis. And Mark Melancon, the former Red Sox reliever, the closer for the Pirates, 29 out of 33 in save opportunities. His 68th appearance of the year. Opponents hitting at just 193 against him. And Alan Craig to lead it off here in the 9th inning. Craig will foul the first pitch back, a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Craig tonight has grounded out to third and struck out looking twice. Inside, and Craig gets hit to begin the inning. So down to first, lead man on for the Red Sox here in the 9th inning.
Now just barely getting a piece of Craig, but the potential tying run now at first base as Melancon tries to come inside with that fastball.
So pitch runner at first base in Jamal Weeks. Now Daniel Nava with Weeks running at first base, a potential tying run. On the ground, foul outside of first for strike one. Nava tonight has struck out, single to left, and last time up flied out to the warning track in center field, but Andrew McCutchen did a nice catch against the wall. On the ground up the middle, into center field, a base hit for Nava. Weeks heading for third base, throw going in that direction. It'll be late, and it's first and third with nobody out in the 9th inning.
And Nava having a good night, 2 for 4, a base hit to the opposite field on the ground, this time up the middle on the ground. And of course, with the speed of Weeks, no problem making third base. Winters, the second base umpire, jumping out of the way of that ground ball, and the Red Sox in business here in the 9th.
First and third, nobody out. Will Middlebrooks the batter. Grounded out to short in the second, single to right field in the 4th inning, struck out in the 7th inning. Brooks jumping back out of a strike call over the inside corner. Munson throwing hard tonight, 94-95 since coming in.
Playing back for the double play on the Pirates, willing to give up the tying run here at home, hoping to get a double play.
On the ground to third base, and it will hit the runner who's standing in fair ground. He should be out, and he is.
I agree with you.
Weeks, for whatever reason, was in fair ground.
Yep.
John Farrell racing out to argue.
If Weeks is on the line or in fair territory and that ball hits him, he's out. Now let's take a look at him coming down the line right now. Foul territory going back. I think on the line in fair territory, Don.
Yes, look at that knee land.
Yep. Take another look from this angle. You'll see Weeks is in foul territory, but when he makes his crossover step, he gets back on that line in fair territory, and the ball hits him. Question is, was the ball fair?
So Weeks out at third base. Brooks gets credit for a base hit. His second hit of the night. And it is first and second with one out in the inning. Now a double play. And Melanson can get himself out of this situation. Bradley 0 for 3. Melanson staring in for a sign. Bradley takes it inside for ball one. Two and 0. That's an 18 out of his last 19 in save opportunities. The 0.72 earned run average along the way. Swing and a miss. 2-1.
Cut fastball that time from Melanson. Very few pitches does he throw straight. He's got that fastball, the cut fastball, and that over-the-top curveball.
At second, Middlebrooks at first. This one is fouled off down by the tarp area, and it's 2-2. First and second, one down. Bradley takes strike three, 2 down.
And Bradley didn't like the call. He thought that pitch was up and in. It just barely gets a piece of the strike zone. That's one that the most hitters would argue on.
League Insurance, great service, great coverage, and a great price for auto, home, or life insurance. Stewart out to talk here to Melanson. First and second, 2 down. Christian Vasquez coming up. He's had a 2-hit night, both hits to right, and has struck out. Tying run in scoring position for Boston. Vasquez takes strike one.
There's the curveball from Melanson. Quickly jumps ahead with the breaking ball to get ahead of Vasquez.
Bryce Brentz has come out on deck. Time call. Vasquez backs out. Off the backside, back to the bag. At second goes Nava. Oh, and 1 the count to Christian Vasquez. Nava at second, Middlebrooks at first, 2 down in the ninth. Vasquez fouls it back, and he's down 0-2.
He had a good pitch there, too. A cutter that was right down the heart of the plate. You can see Vasquez shaking his head. He knew he had a good pitch to hit.
Oh, and 2 the count to Christian Vasquez. Vasquez will take a ball, and it is 1-2. Lanson hit the first batter that he faced in Alan Craig. Weeks ran for him. Nava single. Middlebrooks would ground one off of Weeks standing in foul ground at third base. He gets a base hit, but then Bradley Jr. strikes out. 2 down, first and second. Red Sox trailing by a run. Melanson ready with a 1-2 pitch. On the ground right side, Neil Walker will go to first, and the Pirates will sweep the Red Sox in a 3-game series. Melanson picks up another save. And the Red Sox strand 2 as the Pirates have swept the Red Sox in this series from PNC Park. We'll step aside, come back with more from Pittsburgh right after this.
You put questions first. You put thoughtful answers first. You put being there for support and guidance first. So it feels good when someone puts you first. Eastern Bank has been recognized by J.D. Power with the highest customer satisfaction with retail banking in the New England region. From helpful financial products and services to trusted and responsive advice, we're here to help move you forward. Visit easternbank.com today and find out how good it feels when a bank puts you first.
Catch the savings at My Bob's Discount Furniture. My Dalton bedroom with 2 twin beds.
Or full size.
Or a queen size.
Even king size. Your choice, only $9.99 each.
Space tight? I've got you covered.
Dresser, mirror, and an awesome storage bed, only $9.99.
In queen or a king, still only $9.99.
An untouchable value.
Proud to be the official furniture store of the New England Patriots.
Conviction, creativity, courage. This is the Mazda way. It's why we engineer cars that exceed expectations, and the critics agree. The IIHS named both the Mazda 3 and Mazda 6 a 2014 Top Safety Pick Plus, and both are named a Car and Driver 10 Best. Plus, for the second year, KBB.com has named Mazda the lowest cost to own brand. What do you drive?
What happens to your internet when everybody's online at once?
It's very frustrating.
Run into bandwidth issues.
Xfinity delivers the fastest in-home Wi-Fi.
Ever seen something download that fast?
Everyone can be on their devices all at the same time.
That's amazing.
So, flipping fast.
Get the speed to power all your devices. Switch to the Xfinity X1 Triple Play for $79.99 a month for a year. Plus, upgrade to Blast for $10 more a month to get speeds up to 105 megabits per second. That's double the speed you get with Fios. Only at Comcast.com/switch today.
Well, the Pirates able to beat the Red Sox in Game 3 of this series as Brandon Workman takes the loss. He's 1-2. The win goes to Garret Cole. He's 10-5, and the save to Mark Melancon, his 30th of the year, as the Red Sox get swept by the Pittsburgh Pirates. They lose this one 3-2, and we send it to Tom Caron. TC?
Thanks very much. Red Sox just find another way to lose this one. Jamal Weeks hit by the ball in fair territory. At least that's how they rule it. We'll show you how this one got away from the Sox. Brandon Workman suffers another loss. All of that working towards NESN Sports today, coming up after our post-game coverage right here on NESN.
The Nissan Rogue. With blind spot warning and intuitive all-wheel drive, starting at just $22,790. Shop ChooseNissan.com.
Were you eating smoked sausage in here?
No.
Could have gotten me one.
I did.
Grab a spicy smoked sausage breakfast sandwich. It's the smoked sausage you crave, now spicy. America runs on Dunkin'.
If you are in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, or Maine, you are eligible for a deal at the Toyota 5-State Final Clearance.
For these 5 New England states only, Toyota is authorizing a final clearance lease on an all-wheel drive Venza for $166 a month with no-cost maintenance, or lease a Sienna for $198 a month with no-cost maintenance.
Be in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, or Maine for the Toyota 5-State Final Clearance. It ends September 30th. Toyota, let's go places.
Which would you rather sleep on, this or this? Before you buy a memory foam mattress, check the tag. If it says made in China, that mattress looked like this before you bought it. You see, the manufacturer crushes and rolls it to save space and money, and it stays like this for months before you get it. I mean, this can't be good. At Jordan's, all our memory foam mattresses are made right here, never rolled or crushed. The only thing that's the same about our mattresses and theirs is the price, just $5.97.
Pumpkin's back. Pumpkin is back at Dunkin' Donuts. Get any medium latte for $1.99 after 12 p.m. America runs on Dunkin'.
How much can you do in 1 week? As much as you want. The 2014 Nissan Versa Note with Nissan Connect and a round view monitor. Now just $129 per month. Shop ChooseNissan.com.
Out of the box with WB Mason here on WB Mason Red Sox Extra Innings Live. The Red Sox put a couple of runners on base in the 9th inning, but they can't drive them home. Former Red Sox reliever Mark Melancon gets the save as the Sox are beaten tonight. 3-2.
On the ground right
is
side.
The final.
Walker will go to first, and the Pirates will sweep the Red Sox in a 3-game series. Melancon picks
Just
up.
trying to win these last 13, and hopefully we can go 13-0. So that set us up nice and for the playoffs, and going from there.
VO. All right, so you can see what is happening at Pittsburgh. Not much good for the Red Sox. They've lost all 3 games. Welcome into our NESN Television Center. Tom Caron, Hall of Famer Jim Rice with you. This is WB Mason Red Sox Extra Innings Live. Red Sox had their chance in the 9th inning. As strange a play as you're going to see, Jamal Weeks. He's come in a couple of times as a pinch runner. Hasn't always worked out very well for Jamal Weeks. The very first time he came in as a pinch runner and got picked off to tonight. They rule he is in foul territory. My only question is, did the ball hit him or did it hit the ground in foul territory first? Because if it hit the ground in foul territory, it's a foul ball, isn't it?
He came back in fair territory, but the ball was foul. But the ball went between his legs, so the umpire ruled that if the ball hits him, he's in fair territory, so is the ball.
Which is why you're always in foul territory as a runner, correct?
That's right.
And he's trying to dive away from the ball. I get what he's doing. He's trying to move inside to get away from the ball outside, but you've got to stay outside.
Yeah, but when you're going bad and the team's going bad, everything goes bad. When it rains, it pours.
You go from men on the corners with nobody out to no chance of winning a game, and the Red Sox are swept. You heard Andrew McCutchen, last year's MVP, talking about their goal that was from before the series, saying we want to win the final 13. Well, now it's down to 10 because they've won the first 3. This is a team looking like a playoff contender and a team that could go deep into October in the National League.
Well, you know, the pitching to me impressed me, but the hitting really impressed me. You have a lot of guys that are fly ball hitter. They're strong. They can get the ball to the ballpark, and they don't really hit a lot of solos. When they hit some damage.
Well, they put together 3 individual one-run innings, so there's no big inning off Brandon Workman tonight. But with the game tied up at 1, they push across the run in the 4th inning, and this is where trouble mounted for Workman. 3 straight base hits, but Mercer with the double down the line. And right away, Will Middlebrooks and the Red Sox coaching staff thought that was a foul ball, but no relief, and I don't think that's something they can review.
Well, umpire's decision, and I think Terry wanted to ask the home umpire, but the third base umpire said his decision. And the way it looked, the ball could have been foul, but the umpire said it was fair, and you got to go to the decision.
And in this day and age, I mean, I thought we've seen more and more of the umpires getting together and sharing information. Why not ask the home plate ump right there if you got a better one?
Why not? I mean, I think, you know, some umpires just feel like they're right, and they don't want anyone to come in and second guess them, even though you have the video. And he didn't do it.
I know, they don't ever want to be shown up. You can't show anybody up in Major League Baseball. But let's get it right. That's why we have replay now. The least you can do is check with the home plate up. If he agrees, then you move on, and it's all good. 189 extra base hits for the Pittsburgh Pirates since the All-Star break. That's the most in the National League. Teams hitting well, teams pitching well, got a good bullpen. Again, I like this team to be able to do something in the National League playoffs.
And a pretty good defense. And, you know, with their makeup, they're not afraid of anyone. They're going to score runs, and like they're going to score a lot of runs in that ballpark.
And they got another good performance from Garret Cole. He's been a contributor in September for this team. His game gets better when the stakes get higher. Here in the 4th inning, you got 2 on, 2 out. After Middlebrooks and Nava reach base safely with hits. It is then Bradley who will fly out. Bradley in there tonight. Castillo played last night. Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 4 on the night. He continues to struggle at the plate.
You know, it just seemed like he can't make any kind of adjustment. He doesn't know how to make an adjustment. Swing is still big. And it just seemed like maybe he'll get a wake-up call in spring training this year. He'll really change his swing a little bit. He's got to do something. If you expect to make this ball club, he's got to do something with the bat. The defense is there.
And there's a lot of other options in center field now that maybe they weren't at the beginning of the year. Our Subaru star of the game, brought to you by the Subaru dealers of New England, is Garret Cole. 7-1 with a 2.98 ERA in September. Like I said, he's at their best when they're in the playoff race.
This is it. If you're going to show you got a chance to be in the playoff race, why not right now?
That's right. Well, this Pittsburgh team is in the playoff race. We'll tell you what their playoff picture looks like in a couple of moments. We'll check in on all the key races. And don't forget, NESN Clubhouse is coming your way on Sunday. Just 2 editions left. Catch an all-new episode Sunday at noon. Will Middlebrooks will teach you how to prep inside the batter's box. Manager John Farrell takes the hot seat in small talk and learn how players stay hydrated. It's NESN Clubhouse live and commercial-free Sunday at noon on NESN. This is about the only good thing we came away with over 3 days. Bergman doing his juggling on the Segway or whatever he's on, taunting Don and Jerry up in the booth with his comedic stylings. We'll have more from Pittsburgh in just a couple of minutes. And Derek Jeter back home, final homestand for the Yankees, and he's making the most of it. We'll show you why number 2 is number 1 in the Bronx tonight.
WB Mason has been delivering office supplies since 1898.
We need to find ways to be even more efficient. What if we completely automate our delivery?
With drones.
Yeah, I like that.
Whoa, that's a big one. Let's get it.
Yeah, we better stick to our personalized delivery.
On our own trucks.
Yeah.
WB Mason delivers. Whatever, whenever, wherever. Who but WB Mason?
There's nothing like the 2014 Nissan Sentra. It's sure to keep you and your friends moving and connected. Yeah, life at the top is pretty good. Choose the 2014 Sentra, just $129 per month, or get 0% APR for up to 72 months. It's a great choice. Nissan, innovation that excites. Shop at choosenissan.com.
Before the Garden had a TD, before Fenway put seats on the Green Monster, before the House of Blues moved to Lansdowne Street, Ace Ticket was serving the Boston area for 33 years, from sports to concerts to theater. We've been finding you the seat we'd save for ourselves. Ace Ticket. Sit your ace down.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
If you had touchscreen navigation, a rear-view camera, and a panoramic moonroof, where would you take it? The 2015 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. Lease an Outlander Sport now for $199 a month.
All right, we've got Red Sox Game Day Live presented by DCU coming your way at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Final road series of the season. Allen Webster taking on the AL East champion Baltimore Orioles. That's tomorrow night at 6, right here on NESN, 1 hour before first pitch. Why try to get Brock Holt back on the field before the end of the season? What do they get out of that?
I mean, there should be no rush at all. There's no impetus to get back.
He got some encouraging news from Dr. Collins and his staff with the battery of tests that he went through.
Still experiencing some of the symptoms, doing, certain movements. So just trying to get back to 100%.
Glimpse of the future last night. Let's begin with Rusney Castillo.
This guy has been traveling around everywhere, 4 different clubs. I think overall he has the right attitude.
A's right now just trying to hold on, trying to cling to one of those wild card spots.
Yeah, they can't beat Texas. I mean, Texas is the doormat of baseball this year.
He actually walked behind me and says, "Hey, that's pretty good. You think you can throw that for a strike?" And I didn't think anything of it. And I said, "Sure. Yeah, I pitched in high school."
He's a team guy. He's not an individual. And that's what Tim's all about.
All of us are honoring Tim because not only is he a great baseball player, but a great advocate for the community, a great member of the Red Sox Foundation, and one of the finest human beings I've ever met.
Well, that was a nice, fitting moment last night for Tim Wakefield. Talked to him tonight, said he was honored to be honored. But again, like yourself and like so many Red Sox legends who've come through, really understanding the community service part of the game. You guys with the Red Sox, always done that with the Jimmy Fund, always done that with Dana-Farber, always done that when the Red Sox ask. You're still involved in a lot of charitable events. It just kind of comes with the territory. If you're going to play here, you got to understand that, don't you?
I think when the young kids come here, they really be here for the first year, and then they see what it's all about, and they become part of the Red Sox family. When you sign a contract with the Red Sox, and you're drafted by the Red Sox, and you become part, and starting in spring training, it's all about family. And Mr. Yorkie it was that way when I was here, and it's that way now that the Henrys own the ball club. And I don't think there's something that you would never forget, because when you become part of the Red Sox, you become a part of a family. And you notice how they brought everybody back, and they still keeping the family back for the World Series and everything. You still have the alumni guys come up, so it's always about family.
Well, the family needs a few wins going into 2015, I'll tell you that much. Pittsburgh rolling over the Sox with 3 straight wins. You know, give Starling Marte a tip of the cap here because he goes deep, and this was the killer. The home run in the 5th inning came right after a Walker double play, so it could have been a frustrating inning for the Pirates. Instead, he opens up a little insurance, a 3-1 lead they needed as they win it by the final of 3-2. And they're trying to keep some momentum going in the AL Central race. Cardinals taking on the Brewers. Brewers trying to catch the Pirates in the wild card. Cardinals trying to stave off the Pittsburgh Pirates. Aramis Ramirez here with a single that'll bring in Jonathan Lucroy. A 1-0 lead for the Brewers. Make it 2-0. Scooter Gannett chomps one first. Matt Adams can't make the play. Matt Clark scores an error on Adams. A 2-0 lead for the Brew Crew. That is where they stand in the 8th inning. So our up-to-the-minute look at the National League Central and Wild Card standings. Pittsburgh is now just 2 back of the Cardinals. Could be 1 in the loss column if Milwaukee holds on. Meantime, Milwaukee keeping pace with Pittsburgh. So at best, most likely, only 2 of those 3 teams are going to make it because the Giants, you would think, are going to hold on. So these games are going to be huge. That's a huge win for the Pirates because the Red Sox had 2 on, nobody out in the 9th, and Mellinson gets out of it.
You know, I think the players are looking, but I think the pitchers are looking more at the race than anything else because you as a pitcher, that team's counted on you, so you're more worried than anything else. And, of course, like this time of year, you look at how many starts the guy got, and you're on a pitch count, you see that maybe you've thrown X amount of innings, it's numbered.
Now you got to bear down because now you're in a playoff race and those things go out the window. We saw that last year with the Red Sox, how many innings those guys pitched, including October. Red Sox did scratch across a couple of runs, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 8th. Christian Vazquez had a nice night with a couple of hits, and he gets a run-scoring rally going in the 3rd. In fact, he would score both runs tonight. How about the pitcher, Brandon Workman, dropping down a sacrifice bunt?
Well, I guess you can't throw strikes, you can't get anybody out. Why not bunt?
Helping himself out at the plate as best he could, and then Mookie Betts back up the middle. Mookie Betts continues to get done. Of all these guys we've watched, Brock Holt has probably been the biggest surprise over the course of the year, but I think the guy who's really helped himself out is Mookie Betts. Our New York Life Keep Good Going look at Mookie Betts this month, hitting .313. Don't you think he's probably the guy who's helped his value, whether it's this team or in a trade? He's really sort of established himself as a prospect to keep an eye on.
Well, yes. I mean, you look at him as for his chances of making it to ball club next year or going somewhere else or whatever they want to do or go back to AAA. But a lot of the organizations, as far as other teams, they know what he can do because they have scouts at the ballpark every day and they're watching him.
And he's getting it done every day. Mookie Betts leading off for the Red Sox once again, but it's not enough tonight. They out-hit the Bucks, but they're outscored 3-2. Sunday, it's an all-new Ultimate Red Sox show presented by AAA. It comes your way at 6 o'clock. We look back at a week that included the much-anticipated Major League debut of Rusney Castillo. It's the Ultimate Red Sox show, Sunday at 6 on NESN. All right, John Farrell saw his team beaten and saw about as strange a play as you're going to see in the 9th inning. Let's hear what the manager, John Farrell, has to say about it next.
Are you okay, Mom? Yes, I am.
Life insurance from New York Life can help your family keep good going.
WB Mason has been delivering office supplies since 1898.
We need to find ways to be even more efficient. What if we completely automate our delivery with drones?
Yes.
Yeah.
You sure this is gonna work? Absolutely. Take this to Main Street. You'll be all right.
Yeah, we better stick to our personalized delivery.
On our own trucks.
WB Mason delivers. Whatever, whenever, wherever. Who but WB Mason?
Remember the invite? Remember to make reservations?
Absolutely.
Remember the tickets? Remember where we parked?
Absolutely.
Generously appointed Lexus ES and ES Hybrid with leading-edge connectivity. Unforgettable. Lease the 2014 ES 350 for $349 a month for 27 months. See your Lexus dealer.
To prove a point about internet speeds, we slowed down an up escalator.
This is crazy.
I don't get it. This one is working.
Ladies, shouldn't up be as fast as down?
Yeah.
Shouldn't internet speeds match as well?
Yes.
Your socks match?
My socks match.
Your eyeballs match?
Yes.
Cable does not match the speeds.
It makes you want to go mad.
Only Verizon Fios comes with Speed Match. Upload speeds as fast as your download speeds. Join now at FiosSpeedMatch.com. Verizon.
Retirement solutions from New York Life can help you keep good going.
In there for strike three. Workman needed that. And a swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss. Able to strike out Garret Cole with it. His sixth strikeout. Needed that.
Brandon Workman, 3 starts against the National League this season. Didn't get any success tonight. He goes 0-3 in all. 5 innings, 3 runs tonight. 2 of them earned. So marginally better than his last 2 performances when he gave up 10 earned runs in 9 in the 3rd inning. But if you're a Red Sox fan, if this game was an important late season game, you'd be furious over that play at the end of the game, or near the end of the game in the 9th inning when Jamal Weeks is hit by a ball in fair territory. So you go from men on the corners, nobody out, to the man on third is out.
Well, you'd be furious and everything else, but still, I think you have to go back and look at a replay or anything like that and see what the umpire, it's his rule book. But still, when that play happens, you got your back turned. The only thing you think about doing is turning to the back and getting there safely. And when he dove for the ball hit him in the back of the legs.
Well, have you ever seen anything like it?
No, never have.
Here it is. So you'll see it again. And right away, you see the Pirates turn him saying, hey, he was in fair territory. He should be out. Sure enough, the umpires call him out. They stand by the call, and that's that. Let's hear from John Farrell. See if he has ever seen anything like that before.
Take a look at him coming down the line right now.
Well, the ball off the bat, Jamal's fighting to get back to the bag in the event of the ground ball's fielded by Harrison and trying to avoid a tag. As he's diving back, he gets hit with the ball, which is runner interference, and he's automatically out. The question becomes whether it was fair or foul. And they ruled it was fair. So a couple of plays on the third base line, very questionable. We felt both were foul, but Andy and Mike both saw it differently. The double in the 4th inning off of Mercer, that ball's foul. But again, those calls don't go our way.
Those both plays you can't challenge, right?
No, not a fair foul in front of the umpires. That's not a reviewable play, no.
Can the umpires decide if they want to review that?
Well, I asked both to either review it or to confer with one another, and they refused.
John, on that play, should Jamal have been more in foul territory, or did he do anything wrong on that play?
He's, like I said, instinctually, he's fighting to get back to the bag. And once he turns his back to fight back, he can't see the ball behind him.
With Brandon, are you still seeing him just kind of struggle out of the gates?
We make a play. We're out of the inning without a run allowed. He contributed with a couple of walks. But as he got into the game, I thought he was better with the use of his curveball. With the exception of the solo home run by Marte, he pitched a solid 5 innings for us tonight.
And you can vote for the Amica Pitcher of the Week at NESN.com/Amica. When you do, you can enter to win a $100 gift card from NESN to the Yawkey Way team store. I heard John Farrell saying a solid 5 innings from Brandon Workman tonight. Could have used more. You'll hear from Brandon Workman as our postgame coverage continues.
Drive on down to WB Mason's What a Bargain Superstore for ridiculously low deals on new and used furniture. Get a sneak peek at whatabargain.com.
So what's on your phone's video stream? 100 videos of your cat? A couple accidental shots of the inside of your pocket? Oh, look, grandma like that. When your videos are actually good, why share them with just your followers? Well, you can share them with the world. Maybe not the world, but live on TV during a NESN Red Sox game. To upload your video, just go to NESN.com/OnTV. One click, that's all it takes. Boom, done. No app, no password, no annoying process. How great is that? To upload your video, go to NESN.com/OnTV.
I need us to be determined. I need us to believe. I need us to know that we're going to go out there and continue we have. Are we going to win battles? We're going to win races? We're going to go get that next goal? Sometimes things don't come easy, but we got to make it happen. Here we go, man. Here we go.
He scores! The Bruins showing their heart, determination, desire. Is there another miracle in the books?
The Kia Optima LX for $189 a month has more horsepower than the Honda Accord and gives you way more bang for your buck. The Optima has an overall 5-star safety rating, Bluetooth connectivity, and a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. It's the no-brainer of all no-brainers. At $189 a month for qualified lessees, there's never been a better time to visit your local Kia dealer.
The BMW i8's full-color head-up display keeps you focused on the road ahead, even when you're driving the BMW 3 Series. This and other BMW i8 innovations available in the BMW 3 Series. We only make one thing, the ultimate driving machine. Visit your local BMW center to experience a tech drive today and receive an innovations credit of up to $2,000.
The ATS is more than a validation of your achievements. It's a powerful reflection of your drive to succeed. You don't need anyone to tell you that success is yours, because you're busy seizing it, drafting it, tuning it, making it. The new 2015 Cadillac ATS.
Lease this 2014 ATS for around $299 a month. Visit newenglandcadillac.com for this exceptional offer.
This game-saving play brought to you by Bob's Discount Furniture. Sox had something going in the 8th inning after Garret Cicchini with a pinch hit single meant 2 on, nobody out in the 8th. And they would get one of those runs home, but that would be it. They needed 2 to tie the game because they go to the bullpen. Bullpen has been good for Clint Hurdle. Watson out of the bullpen, retires Betts, Bogarts, and Ortiz in succession. Bogarts didn't get it a run with a sacrifice fly. Pop fly here to right field for Betts. Then Bogarts driving in the run with a sacrifice fly to center field. And then David Ortiz would strike out. So the 1 run in, and that is all. Red Sox beaten by the final of 3-2. Brandon Workman takes his 10th loss of the year. Let's go back to Pittsburgh and hear from the Red Sox pitcher.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's not the way you want to do it. Put 2 guys on, walk in a run in the first inning. You know, when it comes down to a 1-run game and you walked in a run, it's, you know, one of those things.
Brendan seemed to make an adjustment, at least in terms of your command after the first. What and you had 3 strikeouts and 4 hitters there. What started to go right after that second walk?
I just started to command the ball better, threw the ball down in the zone more. You know, I was leaving the ball up, missing up beginning of the game, and I kind of dialed it down after that, you know, after those walks.
Well, the weather was nice in Pittsburgh. We'll always have that. See if it stays that way as they move on to Baltimore. Get you the weather forecast, WFXT Fox 25 in Boston, and all our NESN television partners help us out.
Thanks, TC. Short flight from Pittsburgh off to Baltimore, and things are going to be just as nice in the Baltimore area during the afternoon Friday. Could be a couple of clouds that blow in from the ocean during the evening, but that's about it. Overall, it's looking like a nice night for baseball once again. It's going to be a coolish feel to the day, but since you're going to be in the southeastern part of the area away from Boston, 68 degrees. Winds will be from the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Nice night at the ballpark. 7-day forecast keeps us dry for much of this upcoming weekend. Back to you, TC.
Don't miss Red Sox first pitch presented by Men's Warehouse tomorrow on NESN. Men's Warehouse proudly introducing Joseph Abboud as the Sox open up a 3-game set against the division champion Orioles in Baltimore. Steve Lyons and I have a full hour of pregame coverage at 6 on NESN. But if you're talking about the Red Sox in the morning, you'll be talking about that strange play at third base in the 9th. We'll be talking about what you'll be talking about over your morning coffee when we come back. Who do you call for the flavors you want and prices you'll savor? Who but WB Mason?
Red Sox Extra Innings Live on NESN is brought to you by Kia. To learn more, visit kia.com.
Pumpkin's back.
Pumpkin is back at Dunkin' Donuts. Get any medium latte for $1.99 after 12 p.m. America runs on Dunkin'.
If you had $1 for every dollar car insurance companies say they'll save you by switching, you'd have like a ton of dollars. But how are they saving you those dollars? A lot of companies might answer or no comment. Then there's Esurance. Born online, raised by technology, and majors in efficiency. So whatever they save, you save. Hassle, time, paperwork, hair tearing out, and yes, especially dollars. Esurance. Insurance for the modern world. Now backed by Allstate. Click or call.
This is the age of knowing what you're made of. Why let erectile dysfunction get in your way? Talk to your doctor about Viagra. Ask if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Viagra if you take nitrates for chest pain. It may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Side effects include headache, flushing, upset stomach, and abnormal vision. To avoid long-term injury, seek immediate medical help for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. Stop taking Viagra and call your doctor right away if you experience a sudden decrease or loss in vision or hearing. This is the age of taking action. Viagra. Talk to your doctor.
Visit the Izod shop at Macy's to enter for a chance to win a Honda Accord and an Izod shopping spree.
I'm the winner. I'm the winner. 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 I'm a winner.
Enter soon, and a Honda Accord could be yours.
Which would you rather sleep on, this or this? Before you buy a memory foam mattress, check the tag. If it says made in China, that mattress looked like this before you bought it. You see, the manufacturer crushes and rolls it to save space and money, and it stays like this for months before you get it. I mean, this can't be good. At Jordan's, all our memory foam mattresses are made right here, never rolled or crushed. The only thing that's the same about our mattresses and theirs is the price, just $5.97.
Here you go.
Wow, thanks.
Join DD Perks and get a free medium Dunkin' coffee, tea, latte, or other medium beverage. Enroll today for a free medium beverage on us. America runs on Dunkin'.
Coming up on Nesson Sports Today, presented by People's United Bank. Shalise Manziano of the Boston Globe in Foxborough to tell us which Oakland receivers to watch out for. Plus, the Bruins are back to work. Find out who's still holding out. That and more tonight following Red Sox coverage on Nesson. Interleague baseball been very, very good to the Red Sox, just not this year. 9-11, their first losing record since 2002. They only hit .247. Gave up more runs than they scored. You know what that means? If you give up more runs than you score, you lose.
You're not going to win.
It's not good baseball, and it hasn't been good against the National League this season, or for that matter, most of the American League. Welcome over to our Monsters studio. Tom Karen, Hall of Famer Jim Rice, Red Sox final, presented by Esurance. The interleague thing has gotten weird to me anyway. Used to be like 2 weeks in June. That's 2 weeks left in the season. Week left in the season. You're playing the National League. It's weird.
I think you should play within your division, and that's where that's how you're going to gain a lot of ground. But then again, it's more for the fans than anything else, and this is what TV all about.
You wouldn't have seen that guy in the neon juggling if you didn't get to go to Pittsburgh. The good news is, I guess, I don't know if it's good news the way this season's gone, but 9 games remaining. They're all against the American League East. Orioles have already wrapped up the division. Rays have no chance, and Yankees are on life support. I handicapped the whole season for you right there, Jim.
Well, what are the Red Sox on?
Somebody pulled the plug on that a while ago. Meantime, Derek Jeter. At least we'll have Derek Jeter, right? We'll have Derek Jeter at Fenway Park. It'll be Jeter Palooza, the final weekend of the season. Tonight, opening things up in the homestand at Yankee Stadium, he chops the short. Reyes able to make the stop. But it's a base hit for Derek Jeter. And this is a home run for Derek Jeter, just his 4th of the year, but the 260th of his career. Pretty cool for the fans at Yankee Stadium tonight. Maybe the last time they'll see Derek Jeter, they got to see a home run. Who knows if it's his last one. Got to see a home run from Jose Bautista. That's not unusual. 33 on the season. Then in the ninth, with a runner on third and the game tied at 2, Chase Headley with a grounder between the legs of Adam Lynn. Antoine Richardson scores. He's probably in foul territory just to make sure. 3-2 Yankees win. Let's hear from Derek Jeter after he hit the home run and went 2 for 4.
It's another game. I'm trying not to think about it being the last homestand. We still have a week left, so we're trying to win games, and I'm going to go out there and play hard like I've always done my entire career until we're out of games. So, you can't help but think about it because you guys ask me about it every day, and, I hear it from the fans and, opposing players, managers, coaches. But, while we're playing the games, I'm trying to help us win.
He's not been over 20.
Class act to the end, huh?
Yes.
We'll be talking a lot about him next week. Meantime, A's continue to struggle mightily. They have now lost 8 of their last 11 games, swept by the last-place Texas Rangers. Leonis Martin drives one a deep right over Sam Fuld. Adam Rosales scores. Rangers win this one 7-2, and the A's are sinking like a stone. Some people are calling this collapse very similar to the 2011 collapse of the Boston Red Sox. John Lester on that team. He's on this team as well, though he has pitched very well for the Oakland A's. Oakland now just a half game behind Kansas City in the wild card, but just a game and a half ahead of Seattle. Seattle just getting underway a little while ago. So Oakland is just trying to stay alive. At one point, you thought for sure they'd wrap up the division. Now they may not even make the playoffs. All right, if you haven't seen NESN Live, what's wrong with you? It's here Monday through Friday at 5:30. Elle Duncan and Sarah Davis demand your presence. The pregame to the pregame show every weeknight at 5:30, right here on NESN. Be here or be square. Alan Webster on the mound tomorrow as the Red Sox open up the final road series of the weekend. Baltimore Orioles in first place. See what Webster can do against them. We'll discuss in a moment.
Red Sox Final on NESN is presented by Esurance.
If you are in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, or Maine, you are eligible for a deal at the Toyota 5-State Final Clearance.
For these 5 New England states only, Toyota is authorizing a lowest final clearance lease on an all-wheel drive RAV4, now just $138 a month with no-cost maintenance. Or our best 0 for 60 on an all-wheel drive RAV4.
Be in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, or Maine for the Toyota 5-State Final Clearance. It ends September 30th. Toyota, let's go places.
NESN's got the first word on the Sox an hour before every game on Red Sox First Pitch Live. On-field access, player interviews, and game insight from our all-star broadcast team. Red Sox First Pitch Live, presented by Men's Warehouse, proudly introducing Joseph Abboud.
How do we make a great suit? We start with the finest Italian fabrics. Then it's built by the finest craftsmen in the world, right here in America. I'm Joseph Abboud. This is my signature suit, designed for Men's Warehouse.
I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth. And has it happened at Fenway Park for 95 years? The Red Sox are world champions.
Heading to the Red Sox game? Just take the commuter rail to Yawkey Station. Or take the Green Line to Kenmore. Take the T and do the Yawkey Walkie. It's just a short walk to Fenway Park from Yawkey Station. Visit mbta.com for schedules and fare information.
All right, our series matchups are presented by Esurance. Sox going into Camden Yards, hitter-friendly ballpark, and these are the pitchers trying to keep those hitters off the board. Webster, De La Rosa, and Kelly against Gausman, Tillman, and Gonzalez. Of course, the Orioles have already wrapped up the AL East. Webster coming off a pretty good performance against a team trying to make it to the playoffs. He went 6 strong innings against Kansas City on Friday, giving up just 2 earned runs pitching against Baltimore for the second time in his career. Went 3 scoreless innings late last season, his final appearance of 2013. They were keeping him on the short pitch count at the time, so they pulled him right out of that one right before the playoffs began. You can see what he had done his previous two compared to what he did last time around. And again, like Clay Buchholz, when you look at Webster, you talk about his stuff. He's got great stuff. Can he harness that stuff and get major league hitters out?
You know, it seems like we're not trying to protect these guys, but we have said everything that we possibly say, good or bad, but it's left up to them. They just got to go out and they got to learn how to pitch, not learn how to throw, but learn how to pitch, learn how to take command, learn how to the strike zone. And it's like you got to sit the hitter up. I don't think they have an idea how to sit a hitter up. I think they're going by the paperwork, and sometimes that paperwork is not any good because that hitter can change because that hitter knows about the paperwork also.
By the way, you got set up today. The folks at Men's Warehouse have been a great partner for us all season. You asked for some socks. They delivered some socks. Check these out.
Just check
Could these go any better with that suit?
Nah.
That's impressive. I mean, that's Hall of Fame right there. This is not Hall of Fame.
What happens? They sit there, and I call you, and I said, TC, I'm wearing these socks. And I said, what kind of suit should I wear? And you said one that's sort of like grayish brown with blue stripes in it and a blue shirt. That's what you told me.
So full of beans. Yeah. Thanks to Men's Warehouse for keeping my partner looking like a Hall of Famer. But don't be afraid to, class up my act a little bit. I can use some help. We'll be back at the final word. Jemile Weeks. He's probably still wondering what happened here. You're trying to get out of the way of a baseball, and all of a sudden you're out. He gets the final word next.
Red Sox Final on Nesson is presented by Esurance. 7.5 minutes could save you on car insurance. Click or call.
When you told me about this Candy Crush game at first, I thought, so what? But now I can't stop playing.
That's not how it works.
I mean, it's so simple. It's like my car insurance. I saved 15% in 15 minutes.
Well, Esurance could have saved you money in half that time.
3 in a row. Sweet.
15 minutes for a quote isn't so sweet.
Level 2.
Start with a quote from Esurance and you can save money on car insurance in half the time. Welcome to the modern world. Esurance, backed by Allstate. Click or call.
Do you need a new TV, appliance, or home audio solution? At Pulse TV and Appliances, we offer top brands like Samsung, Sharp, GE, Bose, Sonos, and many more. Let our friendly, knowledgeable staff help you choose the TV, appliance, or sound system that best fits your needs and budget inside all Jordan's furniture stores.
We know your life doesn't revolve around your bank, so we've designed our bank to revolve around your life, offering a full suite of financial products along with local decision making so you can focus on what's really important. Lowell 5.
I referred 4 of my neighbors to DirecTV, and now I get $40 off my bill every month. But the real reason I did it was that stupid cable van. It seemed like every week there it was, ripping out this, tearing up this. I mean, it was always something. DirecTV is reliable, and you get the best channels.
Refer a friend to DirecTV, and you'll both get $10 off your bill every month. Just give them your account number before they call 1-855-REFER-NOW.
Allergy medicine not working? This may be why. Your symptoms are caused by your body's responses to allergens. Antihistamines target only one of these responses. Nasacort Allergy 24 stops more for 24-hour relief. Nasacort stops more of what makes you miserable.
If you struggle with back pain, you have the power to turn it off with this.
New Smart Relief from Icy Hot. Turn on relaxing pulses that quickly block even chronic back pain. It's wireless, reusable, and easy to use.
Turn on Smart Relief and turn off pain.
They say the weak shall inherit the earth, but Jemile Weeks couldn't even inherit third base here because he's in fair territory. The ball hits him, he's out. To the final word from Jemile Weeks.
The play was, if it's not a double play ball, make sure you get back. It wasn't a double play ball. Got back and had to avoid, getting tagged or creating a double play situation. So that's what I did, and the ball hit me on the way back. So
off the bat, how did you read that? Did you anticipate it going foul, and did you know that you were, in fair territory, and then there's some?
I didn't anticipate it going foul. I anticipated it being pretty much either way, but it was coming pretty much right in front of me at first. So I'm guessing the way he hit it, it kind of spun and came at me a little bit. So my natural instinct was to do what I was told and get back on a slow chopper. So I tried to get back as fast as I could. And I didn't think it was going to come right on top of me like that, but it did.
You ever been a part of a play like that?
Yeah, kind of the way this whole season's gone. Your last game with us for the season.
Yeah, but you know, I'll still be hanging around. I come around the ballpark and say hello to the guys and the crew, you know. It's family.
That's family. Show off your socks. Just come show off his big league socks. It's been a good season, Jim. Enjoyed it.
Thank you, partner.
There it is. That's a walk-off socks for Jim Rice. As we'll have Steve Lyons with us here tomorrow as we wind down the final 9 games of the season. Final score for the final time tonight. Red Sox beaten 3-2. Pittsburgh 3, Boston 2. Now it's on to Camden Yards and Baltimore. And it's on to Nesson Sports Today, as we are now joined by Jamie Erdahl and Sarah Davis.
That's right, TC. And if Jim Rice calls us all family, maybe he'll let you borrow his socks. Well, coming up, Darrelle Revis proved his worth on Sunday, but where does the Pats secondary stand heading into this Sunday's game? We have a full report from Gillette, plus the Bruins officially kicked off training camp, missing 2 players. Find out what GM Peter Chiarelli had to say about it. It's all next with myself and Jamie Erdahl on Nesson Sports Today.
Talk about crazy values. Check out my one-shots, only in the e-pit on mybobs.com.
One-shot deals from the factories.
One shot to save big money.
Extra limited quantities.
My Bob's one-shots. When they're gone, they're gone.
Ice cream for everyone! Ha-ha! For me too!
Half-price ice cream cones on September 22nd. This is how you Sonic.
If you had touchscreen navigation, a rear-view camera, and a panoramic moonroof, where would you take it? The 2015 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. Lease an Outlander Sport now for $199 a month.
This is a different kind of airline. One that invented low fares so everyone could fly. One that decides where to go next by putting your needs first. And knows people are its most powerful fuel. Some say we do things differently. We say, why would we do things any other way? Without a heart, it's just a machine.
You put questions first. You put thoughtful answers first. You put being there for support and guidance first. So it feels good when someone puts you first. Eastern Bank has been recognized by J.D. Power with the highest customer satisfaction with retail banking in the New England region. From helpful financial products and services to trusted and responsive advice, we're here to help move you forward. Visit easternbank.com today and find out how good it feels when a bank puts you first.
The perfect position with the touch of a button.
My Bobopedic 9 on my Power Bob adjustable base is just the ticket.
Fits in most existing beds.
Queen size only $9.99.
Or move up to dual control king, only $15.98.
Right now on Nesson Sports Today.
Patrice Bergeron with a magnificent rush.
The Bruins are back.
Still nervous, you know, still get the butterflies.
We break down 3 key storylines as training camp begins.
No longer a secondary concern.
Intercepted by Revis.
Why the Patriot D-backs are building momentum.
My main objective is just watching my guys.
Rusney gets a break as the Sox try to avoid the broom in Pittsburgh.
And is Tom Brady looking for a new job?
PNC Park sits atop the Allegheny River in Pittsburgh, the site of Rusney Castillo's Major League debut Wednesday night, and unfortunately this week, the home of a Pirates sweep of the Red Sox. As we welcome you into Nesson Sports Today, presented by People's United Bank, Jamie Erdahl alongside Sarah Davis. And Sarah, let's hope the next time the Bruins are in Pittsburgh, it doesn't fare as well as the Red Sox just did in Pittsburgh this week.
Yes, let's definitely hope that. The Bruins season just kicking off with training camp starting today, and we've got you covered with that. Billy Jaffe and Andy Brickley with 3 big storylines heading into training camp. Bruins ringside reporter Garret Austin, she's going one-on-one with Dougie Hamilton. We're also going to talk Patriots as Matt Chatham checks in with his keys to a Patriots win over the Raiders this Sunday, and Tom Caron and Jim Rice recap the Rusney-less Red Sox in their series finale with the Patriots. Pirates.
People's United Bank is delivering everything you need to know in 90 seconds or less. Patriots back to perfect practice attendance with the return of Gerard Mayo. No injury concern, though. The linebacker was absent Wednesday for the birth of his child.
Both Julian Edelman and Rob Gronkowski were listed as still limited in practice today. Edelman with his back, Gronk with his knee.
The Red Sox made their final attempt at avoiding the sweep interesting, tying run at second in a one-run game in the top of the ninth. Christian Vasquez grounds out. 3-2 Pirates, your final.
When asked about Rusney Castillo starting in center field next season, Red Sox GM Ben Cherington would not confirm that today, saying that Castillo, along with Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts, are part of the Sox outfield future.
Speculation surrounds Adrian Peterson's future in Minnesota, with child abuse accusations pending. The running back wasn't expected to play again in 2014. Now NBC Sports reports that Peterson is all but done with the Vikings.
And more details have emerged in the domestic abuse arrest of Cardinals running back Jonathan Dwyer. A police report released this morning says Dwyer headbutted his wife and broke her nose. Dwyer was placed on the reserve non-injury list today.
In a strange turn of allegiance, Michael Vick has come to the defense of Roger Goodell. The backup Jets quarterback thinks the commissioner is doing a great job and asks fans to give Goodell a chance to get it right.
And the Bruins completed off-ice testing today. To no surprise, the Zdeno Chara beat everyone with 35 pull-ups. Kevin Miller was a close second with 33 as the team now goes from dry land training to ice time Friday at Westoucha.
Every time, every year, you're still nervous, you know, still get the butterflies, and can't wait for it to be over. But at the same time, it's I guess it's a good baseline, and it's good thing to do on the first day, and then make sure we're ready for to be back on the ice tomorrow.
It's exciting. I mean, it shows a lot of pride that this team takes in the fitness testing to be ready for the season and obviously for the training camp. And there's a lot of competition, and you know, you could say it today.
Guys are, you know, you could be the best shinny player in the world, but once it comes to real games and hitting, and you know, some of those guys tend to fade away, and the guys that aren't so good at shinny, like myself, you know, we play better because it's our game, it's the physical game, and you know, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Two noticeable absences on the first day of camp. Unrestricted free agents Troy Krug and Raleigh Smith were not present for testing. It's the first time in the Chiarelli era that a player, let alone two, have held out. So what's the plan?
We want them in our mix. As it's been chronicled, we've never had, I guess, that type of player not signed and not come to camp. I've been through a few of them in my time, so they're not very pleasant, but that's what we have right now. You know, in an ideal world, to have all your players healthy and present that would be, you know, that would be ideal. You know, it's unfortunate they're not here. They're both good players. They've both contributed to our success last year and previous, and I hope something gets done at some point.
During last year's regular season, Smith ranked 5th on the team for goals scored with 20. On the blue line, Krug contributed offensively, tying Zdeno Chara with 40 points to lead the defense. With more on the holdouts and other key storylines heading into camp, here's Billy Jaffe and Andy Brickley.
We can't talk Bruins training camp and not touch on the two guys that aren't signed, Riley Smith and Torrey Krug.
No question about it. That's probably topic number one when you say, what are the question marks concerning the Boston Bruins going into this training camp for this season? That being said, as currently constituted, if everybody's in camp, the Bruins are a top 3 team in the East, but they do have questions, and those two players and their future are right at the top of the list.
Well, part of the question, or those questions that you bring up, are who's going to fill some spots, whether those guys are there or not. That's going to lead, or at least in theory, should lead some pretty good competition in this training camp.
Absolutely. 2 open spots up front, particularly on the right side. The Bruins are heavy on the left wing in terms of numbers of players that can play the left side, but a little thin on the right, even though the two that they expect to have in camp are both still left-hand shots. So competition for those 2 slots, and we've talked all summer, and certainly at the end of last year, given the way things were in terms of injury on the blue line, a number of guys got a chance to get some valuable experience. So a high number of NHL quality defensemen on the back end. Who's going to be in the top 6?
And who could get traded? To me, that's topic number 3, because it's almost a guarantee, unless something crazy happens, that one or two of the defensemen aren't traded. So that, to me, is topic number 3 heading into training camp.
Yeah, topics 1, 2, and 3. They're all just kind of meshed together because you don't know what the future is of players based on contracts. And we haven't even talked Johnny Boychuk and his contract situation when you're talking about what the defense as a group of 6 or 7 will look like.
And we got some question marks, that's for sure. It all begins, though, with physicals and a little media afterwards. And then Friday, first on-ice session. We're looking forward to it.
And we are too. And there's still more to come from the Bruins blue line. Our Bruins ringside reporter Darren Austin goes one-on-one with Dougie Hamilton, and you can find out where the 21-year-old's confidence ranks heading into this season's campaign.
As one of the most heavily touted secondaries in the NFL, pressure is on for the Patriots to shut down opposing offenses, not only with ease, but with some pick-6 pizzazz, too. The Globe's Shalise Manzi-Young covers the state of the defense through Week 2.
The Patriots secondary certainly looks like it is on an upward swing, getting 3 interceptions last week against the Vikings. None more impressive than Devin McCourty, who came all the way across the field to pick off Matt Castle, got ever so close to the end zone, but fell just short of the goal line. Still, though, 3 interceptions or not, McCourty said there's work to be done for his secondary group.
I think we all understand it's a process. You know, we got to keep getting better each week. It starts in practice, and I think if we keep having good practices, it'll lead to having a good showing on Sunday. So we come to practice, and, you know, whatever the coaches have for us, we've gone out there and we've just done it as a group, and I think that's the key to us being a good secondary and getting better each week.
The 0-2 Raiders will be desperate for a win.